watching me ball. As soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them all, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do. Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew. You need a win, who need a win? That's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine. Never could doubt mine. They running the route. I leave them outline when I hit them.
Cardinals John and my creative John.
Putting it down for that. Time I was down and out. Had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel, you're grinding that. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast. My family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. He ain't got me in the game now. Breathe down with the game now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field, kind of drip is a skill. It's the highest
really
bill.
Keith, Alex, you, Joey, Julie. And then Keith the week after I played the Super Bowl. Okay. I bet you I'll finish like 12 before 11 and 5 at most.
Well, days like these is why you have retractable roofs, and we've got an open one on a gorgeous afternoon for football at NRG Stadium in Houston.
That's the amount of
here in
fucking
Houston, and a
using
second
these
ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the New England Patriots. Taken in the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They begin with a quick throw out left, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. From the gun, here's Newton.
My tight end get a bump.
And that's complete to the tight end, Asiasi. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one covers 29 yards, first down. So a 1st and 10
I don't know if he's
in
black
Houston
or white.
territory
He's something, but he's a
at the
dog.
38.
Oh, he ran right past that block,
brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 12. At the 40-yard line. Again, Newton. Flush to his right. It's caught. This is White. It's a gain of 7, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline.
No! Cuz! That was... He cooked him, bro. Oh my God, bro. Like, I really... Like, this is one of the only years I've ever thrown in my tight end, bro.
Going to be tested because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
Get in there.
Rohrwasser's kick is good. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. 1st and 10. At their own 23.
Is he about to make the playoffs alive? I'm still reckon. Let's talk about that.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. A nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Julian scouting you. You not slick. That's the only reason you're watching the screen. Nah, you scouting, nigga. You know I'm about to whoop that ass into you.
A gain of 13, it's a first down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Duke Johnson. That's wild. Nah, they do have David Johnson too, but that was Duke Johnson. The little ass nigga.
On second and 11 now. Watson.
Oh my God! You don't want to smoke Elias. I'm not playing. Stop. I don't want to hurt you.
He's able to knock that one away.
He over here dicking already. There's two
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back. Oh, wide open. Complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Give him 32 on the play.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a third down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
David Johnson, the ball.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On second and 9, Watson. And that's complete to Cooks. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Brandon Cooks.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Watson. He gets it to Cooks. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down.
Literally a minute.
That's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
Stepped it. No! Yes, sir!
Watson lost it, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points will look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there, it just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up.
21-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Patriots 3, Texans 0.
He should never got the first goal in the first period. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, yo, he gotta bang on him. He gotta bang on him, bro, because he fucking torched that nigga up the line. He gotta bang
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Buying running time to his left. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take
Somebody
a
cook
sack.
up,
And in this
get
case,
open,
he's able to avoid the
something.
pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Completes it to Lee. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
Can't be making some good throws, bro. Just be the end of the drive, bro.
Line of
Every time,
scrimmage
end of
to
the drive.
37 on 1st and 10.
They need it, not me. They need it. Give him the ball. Oh, okay, yeah.
He's got a first down and then some in midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Like, oh, my God.
First down, New England.
You talking about my start facilitator a year ago.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is White. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard
I just gave him
run.
the 50 ball in my first high school game.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their humble pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we have them eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the play himself,
I want him to run the ball. Crash down, baby.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Patriots.
This whole year probably like Charles. I think Cam Newton's carrying.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Flushed out right. He's gonna
no, why you start going back over there, nigga? Like, all he had to do was stand still on the sideline. He would have been straight.
And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. That's now a second interception and as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's 3rd and short.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example.
I think there's something wrong with the game, though, because when I was doing practice earlier, it was doing
and
the
this
same
one goes
shit.
nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10.
Like on the bottom line. It said Alex was losing 14.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
And from the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
A gain of 6.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Now a throw to the end zone on first down.
I don't know why everything I throw is getting tipped directly straight up in the air, so everybody has a fucking chance to catch it.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Newton.
High ball.
Now that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
That was different.
4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
You should have
in the end zone.
Yeah, you should have took that 3 instead of trying to.
And he returns this to the 22.
Randall Cobb on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological.
Why he run? Yeah. Why? I'm confused, though. Why he run away from me like that? That was a pick. I played that shit.
It's going to be 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off. It made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Yeah, all that.
An extra corner comes
That's only
on
college
for the
you allowed to
Patriots
come back
D on
in.
3rd
You
down.
can't come back in. Yeah, you're not allowed to let them push you out in the league.
Out of the gun, Watson.
Whoa, Steph with that shit for niggas. Whoa.
And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
He's capping out his ass.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because
whoa, one hand.
Side with that field position they just took over with. Now following the interception, here's Newton. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down, Newton.
Oh my God, bro.
With just 6 seconds left on the clock. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. And it's 3rd and short.
Because it's 3rd down.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And the score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. A quick throw out wide to Fuller. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. Taken in the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And that's knocked away and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Well, step Gilmore to the crib.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away.
Step with the Blake. Go get that joint. Okay. Oh, we out. Oh, he caught the Mickey miss.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard run. Well done. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over first and 10. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D-linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. On second and goal. Watson got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jordan Akins, his second touchdown on the season. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake.
That was
he's across for 2 points. Boy, a gutsy call right there, but the fake works.
That's how the problem
and they get the 2 instead of 1. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone.
Told him to make a decision.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So
I forgot to put them
behind. Not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
22-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. He's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Throwing on third down, Newton. He hits White, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 21 yards there on third down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Into the hands of Lee on the jet sweep. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
No, why aren't you actually
go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
No, Cam!
Like,
what the hell is this nigga throwing?
Intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 48. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective rebounding. Not rebounding right here. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Fuck them niggas, they dead.
On first down, Watson dancing to his left. He'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against...
And don't compare me to these niggas. I ain't
very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
On 2nd down now, it's Johnson, and he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Noah Zimmerman making so many slide against Davis, man.
Well, you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
You on this team now. That's a strap. JC fucking Jackson.
So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Houston.
How you gonna lose?
This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Whoa!
They go back to the ground with Johnson. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
All right, field goal gets you the lead here. I mean, but I might want to just go ahead and go for something big.
Oh, come on, you got to kick it.
I mean, you got to be glad I'm not the head coach here, right? The whole team would want to revolt at this point.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And with that, they will move ahead by 2 here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but think this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
My offensive coordinator is upstairs off the drugs. Yeah, bro. It's 4 minutes left. He's sending me all passing
to go. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to the field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the front. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
7 for his dogs.
Tiny Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that
he about to be 10-0 with 7 for his dubs in the game against Bryce Bones.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't
That's crazy.
When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Nas plays video games.
Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10.
Okay, that's another trash ass nigga you played.
They defer to White out of the shotgun. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
New England on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Elias said J. Pills, trash at moving skills, touchdown.
He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Touchdown. Marquise Lee with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Rohrwasser on for the PAT.
There's no way I'm hitting this field goal. I just tapped the pip. Get in there.
No good. Not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far.
That John almost went in, though.
Now he's back out there to boom this.
I thought that was Philip Dorsett. I was high as fuck. That's that nigga
PAT
Marquise Lee the whole time.
Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Whoa!
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
What the fuck, Elias? Why my pen not hitting, bro?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond.
My bad, bro. I got you with the refresh.
What they need to do is
he's drooling. I wasn't saying I got it from. Oh, he's drooling.
Get another 1st down.
He's
drooling. They
drowning.
their timeouts, so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. From the gun, Watson. It's caught left side by Cooks.
He must have been watching.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 6 yards the pick.
I'm in a dev library watching this joint. Turn me up from the dev, niggas.
This might be the best of the bunch. Now a first down throw, Watson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Dietrich Wise Jr. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Operating from the gun. Watson eluding the pressure right. Throw complete right side to Cooks.
Like, these niggas are dead as
and he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing.
Oh, my pen died, bro. That's GG.
Can become
that
more,
is game
and
over,
it was
bro.
right there.
What the fuck? I'm supposed to finish the game without my pen.
So it's Texans
Shut the fuck up, Julian. Nobody
back.
asked for your dumbass
Let's see what
opinion.
they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Steps away to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Watson.
Steph! Oh my God! What is he doing?
There, he could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver.
What?
Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that
Oh
contact.
my
He ends up forcing the
God,
incompletion.
bro.
Watson now to throw. Buying time to his left. He can run for it.
I was pressing R3 fucking blitz.
Around the 20. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to
did
stay on the
say
field
he
for
is. I
extra
pressed
downs.
R3. Nobody
and really
fucking
could have
went.
used that stop trailing here in the fourth. Again, it's Johnson. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. Now it's Watson. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
We out.
Picked off by
We out! We out! JP, we out! To the 5 minutes! To the fucking 5 minutes! Oh, shit! Oh, my God! To the 5 minutes! To the fucking 5 minutes!
Your mouth is wide open in disbelief.
To the 5 minutes! To the 5
I
minutes!
do know this. When they went
Oh,
out
my
on
God.
offense, I will guarantee
yeah.
they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make
And I
sure you
need that.
see it.
Fuck it though. Fuck it though.
Trying to protect
Yo!
gave it up. Throwing
Yo!
here, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Yo!
Bailey now to kick it away after the
What the
touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What they need to do here, Charles.
Your sequence of plays.
Tell them run something different, Elijah. You're not getting it with that
Completions,
bullshit.
Get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Watson. Open man, the tight end fails. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Back to throw. And Stills bringing it in. And
no way.
His way through. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Damn, I caught my last time out celebrating, bro.
So
I can't even ice him.
Is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime.
Short. Short! Let's go!
Gonna get there.
Let's go!
No good.
Let's go!
Well, that would have been something if he could have saved him from that long distance there in the closing seconds, but it was just not meant to be.
They need a little more time and a little more yardage to give him a realistic shot. And that kick's a good metaphor for this game, isn't it? They're going to wind up a little short in the end.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Out to his left. He's going to take off with him. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you
Goodbye,
get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's
Pleasure
rare
playing
that you
Madden
force
with
4
you.
turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of.